ladies. I'm so excited. Welcome back, ladies. I'm Amity Rose, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you how to start Kundalini Yoga. It's life-changing. It's amazing. It has changed and shifted me on every level, and I couldn't be more happy to share with you a little bit about it, how it works, and the 3 practices that you must start today that will totally shift and change your perspective on life, as well as your frequency and vibration, and just how you generally feel in your modern day life as a woman. So Kundalini Yoga is twofold, and that it can get you in a really deep, meditative, expansive place really quite immediately. And in addition, it also increases your capacity and your energy to live an everyday life. So Kundalini Yoga specifically is a science, a technology, a set of kriyas, practices that are meant for householders, which essentially means us. In the information and technological age, I don't even know if that's a word. People that have jobs, people that are raising children, people that are caring for the elderly, people that are in the modern times, that are living in this age. Kundalini Yoga is made for us. It strengthens our vessel, it strengthens our general being so that we can live these lives at greater capacity. We have more energy, or we have the energy that we need to fulfill these roles. As a partner, as a mother, as an employee. The world asks a lot of us, and if your vessel, if your body is not up to the task, is not able to flow that energy through, you're gonna feel stressed, you're gonna feel overwhelmed. And if you wanna get a little bit more on how to live a less stressful life, do check out this video here. I talk all about it and ways that you can reduce your stress effective immediately. So check that out. But for Kundalini Yoga, it is made for householders like you and me, modern women and men. Also, Kundalini Yoga is for everyone, every body shape. Kundalini Yoga is for everyone, every body type, every gender, every age, from infancy all the way to senior citizen and everybody in between. These are practices for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're disabled, if you're injured, or if your body is bigger or smaller. Everything can be adapted to what you are working with and can have an immediate change on your emotional, spiritual, and physical body. So it's not limited to just flexible women in their 30s. It is for everyone. You can teach it to children to reduce stress and increase their capacity to just handle their life. Essentially, Kundalini means energy, and all human beings have this energy, this power within us, just innately because of who we are. We all have it. Nobody is special, nobody is different. It exists within all of us. And the practices, the technology of Kundalini Yoga, when you put them into practice, can awaken and aliven this energy. And that's where the transformative powers lie. When this dormant energy is awoken, shit changes. All for the better. All for the better. You feel so much more alive because you are running. Your circuitry is running so much more voltage through it. Your ability to be happy and to feel less stress has a direct connection to how much voltage, how much wattage can you run through your system. So these practices increase your voltage, increase your capacity to house and flow energy. And they're super simple. The 3 that I'm gonna share today, start now. You don't need anything extra. You don't have to go buy anything. They cost nothing. You just need yourself and the commitment to practice it. One of the superpowers of Kundalini Yoga is that it puts us in these awkward positions that we're not used to being in. We are creatures of habit. We like to be in safe, stable situations because that's how we feel comfortable. So when you go to a Kundalini class and they say, put your arms up here. We're gonna hold it here for 11 minutes while we have our fingers together like this and the tongue at the roof of the mouth while we chant this and we're doing this and for a while, and you get uncomfortable and shit doesn't feel good. But what that does, the superpower of Kundalini yoga is taking you out of your comfort zone. And that will build massive strength. It will strengthen all of your systems, all of your bodies, because we like to be in our comfort zone, which equals no growth, no challenge, stagnant, illness. When you come to practice and you come out of those comfort zones and you're really uncomfortable and you're chanting these things that you've never even heard of and sound is flowing through you, it can be odd. Kundalini yoga is awkward just because we're not used to it, because we don't know about it. So you're an adult that's never heard of it, or that even that you are this remote control that can be tuned and pressed and aligned so that superpowers can flow from you and through you. It seems odd. It might seem weird, but it's not. It is the most normal thing that you could ever do. These ideas are just different and unique, and they're odd because you've never heard them before. But nothing is more natural than these practices and using your body, turning it on and having this increase, this surge of energy through you. It's the most natural thing you can do as a human being on this planet. Essentially, Kundalini yoga is a tool for self-mastery. So if you are someone, and if you watch this channel, you're into self-mastery, because really that's all I teach. This is the most potent tool you can use to learn about yourself, to grow yourself, and to master yourself and your mind. Kundalini yoga allows you to become the creator of your own reality, of your own universe. And that is why these practices are essential for millennials and for women. We must be utilizing this technology in order to enhance our capability of living and being leaders in this world. I'm gonna share with you 3 practices today that are, So I'm gonna share with you 3 practices today that are super potent. I do all of them every day. They're easy, they're a couple of minutes a piece. They can be a little bit awkward depending where you are on your journey, but they're not hard, and you will feel a visceral change in your energy body immediately, or even after. So the first one is gonna be cat-cow, which you're most likely familiar with because it is a traditional pose in Hatha and Vinyasa yoga classes. So you want to position yourself on your hands and knees like in tabletop. Keep your eyes closed, gently roll them back up into the brow point, which is right at the center of the eyebrows. You're going to inhale as you stretch your chest open and lift your head, moving into cow pose. Exhale as you curl your back, pull the navel in toward the spine, cat pose. And you're going to repeat, continuing at a moderate pace to increase the speed and the power of the breath as you gain flexibility of the spine. Now, don't be afraid to breathe deeply and move quickly. So really start to get some velocity here. Really start to get the spine and the breath moving together. The more quickly you move, the more benefits you can receive. Now, you want to continue this for anywhere the minimum of 3 to 5 minutes daily. To end, you're gonna inhale and stretch the body into cow. Exhale and pull the navel in. Inhale to neutral spine. Relax. Bringing the forehead to the ground, stretching the arms out in front of you. Come into child's pose. So if you can practice this anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes each day, you completely rebuild your glandular system, rebuild the cellular tissues, and totally rejuvenate your system. So daily, start this. Set a clock, 3 minutes minimum. Ladies, you have 3 minutes. It will also tune all of your chakras and enhance all 10 bodies. So this is a game changer. You've got 3 minutes, you've got a floor, you can do this. Next tool is gonna be breath of fire. You may have heard of this also in traditional yoga classes, but here we're gonna do it for at least 7 minutes up to 11 minutes. And it will completely, after the 7-minute mark, it completely resets the glandular system. Different gland starts to release a very specific secretion that puts the glands back in balance. So when you hit that 7-minute mark, the pituitary gland starts to release a very specific gland that starts to put all of the other glands back in balance. So it's very important that you do hit that 7-minute mark. This is another daily practice. So you've got 3 to 5 minutes with cat and cow. You now have 7 to 11 minutes of breath of fire. What you're gonna do is come to sit in easy pose or just sit up straight with your legs crossed. Hands are gonna be resting on the knees. You're gonna put them in Gyan Mudra, which is, you're gonna keep the eyes closed, gently focusing up and into the brow point where the third eye is. You're gonna begin to inhale and then exhale through the nose. Now here, the breath should be strong and rapid and also even. Do not overemphasize either the inhale or the exhale, and you're not looking to have that pull in of the navel. It's gonna be a very natural inhale, exhale through the nose with the mouth closed, but there is gonna be some power and force. So, now the belly will naturally pull in as you're inhaling and exhaling, and you allow it to just naturally move in. You aren't using any really external force. Just pay attention to evening of the inhale and exhaling out the nostrils. When you're finished, you're gonna go ahead and inhale deeply. Stretch the body up, arms come up. Exhale, release the hands down, and go ahead and relax the body. So now for our morning practice with the 3 to 5 minutes cat-cow, we are now at 7 to 11 minutes. We've got, let's say, 16 minutes max with these two practices for morning. And the new practice that we're gonna add to our Kundalini morning routine is the cold shower. I know what you're thinking, and I thought the same thing, and it was a hell no. Cold shower. I take the hottest showers where my skin like burns. So the thought of stepping into a shower that is cold on purpose was absolutely not. But things got a little wacky, and I've really come to believe in the natural ways of living and using the body, and I thought, I like to try new things, so let's do it. And it totally shifted for me. So let's talk about the benefits of a cold shower. I will also kind of give you an overview of what you'll be doing first. So you may have heard of dry brushing, which is a Ayurveda practice, which you take a natural brush bristle and you will brush the skin all over, starting at the feet and then moving up all the way to the head. And you'll brush in a very specific pattern, usually 3 brushes at a time, always going toward the heart. You are drawing blood and lymph into the system so that it can be recycled and leaves the body. So you will brush the body all over. You'll feel a nice tingling sensation if you've never done this before. Then you're gonna go ahead and take either sesame oil or almond oil, and you'll just rub a little bit all over the body. Again, starting at the feet, just rubbing it all over the legs, the back of the knees, the buttocks, the stomach, the hands, the arms. Go ahead and turn your cold shower on, and you're gonna get in. Now facing the water, you're gonna massage the different parts of the body, starting at the soles of the feet, continuing with the tops of the feet and hands. To treat the back of the body, you're gonna turn around, let the cold water run down the spine. Gently massage the buttocks. You can use your fist and kind of gently tap the thighs, strike the buttocks and the top of the legs, gently rub behind the knees, massage the back of the calves and the feet, all over. So you're working your way from the feet up to the head, and go ahead and massage the face and let the cold water hit your chest. Make sure to massage the heart area and the breast along with the stomach. You're lightly gonna strike the top of the thighs with the hips. This can take you anywhere from about 30 seconds to 2 minutes, but you can stay in as long as you'd like. The benefits here are tremendous. And if you do the brushing and the oiling before you get in the shower, it actually takes the shock away of the cold water. There's this weird warming sensation that happens when the cold water hits the oil versus hitting your directly dry skin. So if you don't have those two things, I would recommend them, although they are not required. Cold showers are extremely beneficial, whether you do that or not. They just add a little more potency, and it makes the cold shower a little more soothing and not as jarring. Now, let's talk about the benefits of these babies, because cold showers are the best and quickest way to reset your glandular system. If you are a woman in the modern age, I'm willing to bet that you've got hormonal imbalance, because I think 99% of women have some sort of something out of balance, and it's just a result of us living in the age that we live in. So this is a game changer. It's a bit off-putting at first just because you're not used to it. Again, like I said, the Kundalini practices are not wild. They just are not something that we're used to. So they can seem a bit awkward or just out there because they aren't something that we grew up knowing or something that we hear a lot of people doing. So it's got this strangeness to it. But I'm telling you, it couldn't be more natural to live in a body that is functioning properly. And cold showers really does that. So let's say that it's a little cold while you're in there, and it will be. But ladies, when you get out,
it can be a little miserable while you're doing it, but I promise after, you feel amazing. You feel alive, you're breathing deeper. Do it, do it, do it.
So yummy, so good. Not only are you breathing deeply, because man, when you get in cold water, you take deep, deep breaths. So what happens is after you get out of the shower, you feel vibrant and alive. Everything is turned on because you brush the skin, which stimulated. Then you got in the cold shower, which stimulates everything. It's collagen producing, it's anti-aging, it resets all the glands. Everything starts working more in harmony, and you can feel it. Your skin glows. This is another radical game changer. So with these 3 practices, that one will probably take you, let's say at most 2 minutes. You can stay in longer if you'd like. So we've got 16 minutes from the other 2 practices. Add 2 for the cold shower, and you've got a Kundalini yoga morning routine that has you under 20 minutes free and is life-changing. It will not only change the trajectory of your day because you are radiating from a completely different spot, but it also, you've taken time in the beginning of the day to totally reset your glandular system. In addition, you're helping the body because while you slept, the lymphatic system, the liver, everything was kind of cleaning up while you were sleeping. And then you jump into a Kundalini practice in the morning that actually moves this energy and strengthens the vitality of the body to move whatever toxins that it needs to get out. It's like double goodness. So under 20 minutes, you've got 20 minutes in the morning, ladies. And if you don't, get up 20 minutes earlier than you need to, because there's no excuses. We need this science. We need this technology, and we have it. It is here. We just have to do it. We can't sit around complaining that shit doesn't work or that we're stressed out when we have the tools that we need. They are here. They take less than 20 minutes. You only need yourself and a floor and a shower, and you can totally reset your life. Does that makeup here? Well, that's a lovely little hello. So I wanted to leave you guys with some resources. If you want to go deeper into this, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. My absolute favorite is a gal named Guru Jagat. I will link her YouTube channel below. I also recommend her book. She is working on another one, and I am so excited for it. There are a few other authors that have written books about this topic. Kundalini Yoga was brought here from Yogi Bhajan, so he's got some books and some writings that you can follow. There's also the 3HO Foundation that is linked to him and his work. There are other places. Those are just my favorites. So if this calls to you in any way, please look into it more. There are mantras, which I did not talk about today, but are highly, highly important because sound activates the brain. It's not so much the meaning of what you're saying, but the sound that you're actually creating when you say it. So a lot of the kriyas and the practices in Kundalini will either have us listening to mantra, and sometimes we're also chanting the mantra. So that's another really important part of it that maybe you'll bring into your practice as you deepen it. But for now, begin these 3: cat cow, breath of fire, cold shower, and I promise you, your life will change. If you found this video helpful in any way, do give me a thumbs up, go ahead and subscribe, and leave me a comment below and let me know, how did your cold shower turn out? I've been doing it for a year now. Game changer. Game changer. So I love you ladies. I will see you next week.